Hello, how are you doing, Dakota?
I am doing well. How are you today, Val?
Good, good. I did some Christmas shopping this morning, so I'm very happy to be home now. And
Nice.
we're coming in with episode 6. Can you believe it?
Six whole episodes. I don't believe it.
6 hours that I've got to look into your loving eyes.
Okay, well,
So
I'm
this
just kidding.
episode, it's our Christmas special. And first off, we want to talk about our giveaway.
Giveaway. Ooh, we
Yeah,
did that at the same time.
so
We
cute.
totally rehearsed that.
That was perfect. I am going to start off by saying what we're going to give away. So,
Yeah.
the new network is going to give away 2 sweaters from Twisted Images, which is a business run by 2 awesome ladies out of Port Dover. And what they do is they do tie dye. What did you call it? I'm blanking right now. Tie dye.
Sweaters, hoodies,
Yeah, but you
apparel. Oh,
apparel.
apparel.
Tie dye apparel.
Yep.
So we are going to give away 2 of their sweaters and also a mask that is customized with the new network's logo on it.
Yeah.
So if this sounds good to you and you want to know how to win, listen to Dakota.
Let me tell you about that. I just wanted to add too, these are two very, very young entrepreneurs who run this
Yes.
business. So it's just a great thing to support, which is why we chose them. And the sweaters are super, super nice. So you definitely want to. So on Monday, we will be posting on our Facebook page and our Instagram page. And that'll give the full details again, just in case you forget what I'm about to say on how to enter and how to win. But basically, it's going to be just like a regular Facebook/Instagram contest. It's 1 point or 1 entry for every friend you tag, and then 1 entry for every time you share that post. But there's also some additional ways you can earn more entries. So if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, that is a 10 entry subscription. So you'll get 10 entries in our draw. Isn't that neat? And then any reviews or YouTube comments, so you can comment on our video or you can review us on any platform that you use to listen to us, and that will be 5 entries. And then our next episode, we will announce the winner. We'll do a random draw, and you will get 2 brand new sweaters, and they will be shipped to you for free. So it's completely free. The
Yes.
sweaters and the mask as well.
Yes. Now, likely they won't be shipped out till like mid-January just because we'll want your sizes. And then you also pick what color you want the apparel to be tie-dyed. Good word.
I love that you keep using apparel. I love that.
Love. Can't get enough of it. All right. So apparently we're going to keep moving. And I tried.
Is that an apparel joke?
That was me trying to do an apparel joke.
Okay, you tried. I liked it.
Tried. All right. So Christmas special.
Yeah, let's talk about Christmas. I love Christmas. By the time this episode comes out, it'll be 4 days till Christmas. Yeah, because Christmas is on Friday this year.
Yeah, that's right. Are you excited for Christmas?
I am excited for Christmas. And we're about a week away from Christmas, 6 days from Christmas, and I'm done all my shopping, which has literally never happened.
What are you most excited for with Christmas? Like, why do you like Christmas?
I like Christmas because COVID's going to ruin it this year, but I like Christmas because you get to see people that you see once a year, which obviously we're not going to get to do that this year, but next year we will be able to, hopefully. So that's my favorite part of Christmas. Obviously, everyone loves getting gifts, and I'm no exception. I think everyone just loves getting gifts, but I also love giving gifts and food. My mom always goes all out.
Are we surprised?
No, we're not surprised. Everything she does out of 10. So Christmas dinner, no exception. We always eat a lot of good food. She makes this homemade hot chocolate every Christmas Eve every year. It's a bit of a tradition, so I'm looking forward to that as well.
Have you tried those hot chocolate bombs?
Oh my god, me and my sister actually just tried to make them the other day.
Oh my gosh.
Like homemade ones. I didn't try them because we were in a bit of a rush, but yeah, they looked pretty cool. I haven't tried them. Have you tried them?
No, I have not. That is so cool that you tried to make them though. Will you make me some?
Yeah, they're super easy. We just use Kinder eggs, and we just like broke the Kinder egg in half and then put the stuff inside of it, and then got a hot pan, put the Kinder egg on, melted it a bit, and put it back together. And
oh, that's so cool. Okay.
Yeah. And you just put that in some hot liquid, or okay, get it together. It's not coffee in that mug, is it?
Oh my gosh. I had 2 beers with a client the other day when we were doing her life insurance application, and it was a really nice time.
Yeah.
Who cares? It's like I was back in high school. One beer wonder.
Exactly. I love that. Also, I like, getting together with family and drinking on Christmas, but again, not happening this year.
I know.
What
Are
are you
you?
looking forward to most for Christmas?
Um, I really love giving gifts. I don't always love like literally going out and buying them, but I love when I find something that I'm like, ooh, that's so good for this person. So I'm like that meme where there's the mom or the kid like sipping the coffee. I'm watching them and I'm like, oh, do you like it? I didn't know if you would, but that is my inner. I love giving gifts, and
That's your aesthetic.
I love family time. And then I also Christmas morning I have found, since being a dog mom, um, if you go for a walk early enough out here in the country, there's no traffic, and it's like the most pristine. Like just if there's snow falling, it's even better. But it's like quiet, and it's like my own little tradition that I've created. And also, if like the house is really loud, then I'm like, yo, I'm out. I'm going to walk the dogs. So I'm excited for that too.
Do you buy your dogs Christmas gifts?
Yes. So they were gonna get glow in the dark collars this year, but I didn't because I just didn't. It'll be an add-on gift, but they're going to get bones, and they got new balls, new tennis balls, and a bag of treats.
Nice.
What did you get your dogs?
I got them a couple toys, some antlers, some more chews. I probably spent more money on them than I did anyone else in my family, but
yeah, see, that's why I've held off, but I will be spoiling them before Christmas still. So yes, they get gifts, of course. And actually last year, because I have 3 sisters, and when we all get together, there's 7 dogs. Every dog got a bandana. My sister Vanessa's dog ate hers, but we're not surprised with that. God bless Callie.
Were they matching bandanas?
They were matching for the family. Like, yes.
I know what you're saying. I love that.
Yeah, I know. So
I need to see a picture of that at some point.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know if they took pictures. Yeah, I know. I know.
What is the point?
I'll have to be talking to them, but not happened this year. No pictures. No gift again.
That's fair. So what's your favorite gift you've ever given?
Ooh.
Since you like giving gifts so much.
That I've ever given. The one that I was like most excited to. Oh, I gave last year, when events were a thing, I gave Travis a candle, but the label on it was I had taken it off and I had put my own on it, and I got him Miranda Lambert concert tickets, so it was the lyrics to one of her songs, probably something about kerosene. No, actually, I think it was like actually romantic and sweet. And then I gave Grant hockey tickets to a game, and there's like a little bath bomb box, and the hockey tickets were the perfect size, so he thought he was just getting bath bombs, and I was like, oh, flip it over, and it was hockey tickets. So I love giving experiences.
I love that too. That's my favorite kind of Christmas gift. I've actually given concert tickets several times as Christmas gifts. Remember when we went to see Kesha?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had gotten that for Emily and Caitlin as their Christmas gift that year.
Christmas gift. Yes.
Yeah. And then last year I gave my sister tickets to go see Halsey this past summer, but of course
we're still waiting.
We did not.
Still waiting on that CD that you're hoarding from me.
I have it. I do have it. I have all 4 of them. They're just sitting in my house because,
I also, okay, so then this year I was like, I didn't really know what to give. I don't like giving stuff that's just gonna sit or like not be used. So I was like, well, there's no real experience that I can give them. But then there's a salt cave in Tillsonburg. So have you ever gone into a salt cave? So it's like anyways, they've taken a room and they've made it a salt cave, like brought in salt from the Himalayas, maybe.
So wait, let me ask you this. Is it a salt cave?
It's a salt cave.
Okay.
So they've made a salt cave, and you go into this zero gravity chair, and for an hour they just play music, like there's a waterfall, and you just lay in this like salt cave. So I'm taking them there for a nap.
And where's that?
In Tillsonburg. It's at Horizons, I believe is the name. And I went for my birthday, and it was fantastic.
And that's a salt cave, right? Just to clarify.
Salt, SALT, cave, cavern for short, for long.
I love that. That's such a cool gift. I've never even heard of that. I didn't even know a salt cave was a thing. No.
Oh, looks like you'll be going to the Salt Cave with me.
Let's
We
make
will
it a day
record an
trip.
episode from the Salt Cave.
I would love that. I love that. What is your favorite gift that you have gotten?
Ooh, this is a tough one. Don't want to like offend anyone by not saying.
Exactly. So awkward. I'll tell you my favorite gift that I get each year. Actually, it's a recurring gift.
My friendship.
That's my least favorite gift.
Wow, there it is.
Okay, so my aunt,
Which aunt? Give a name.
Emily, I'll shout her out. Emily, her husband, Chris, the legend himself, each year gets everyone in our family a candle, but it's just a Jesus candle every single year. And that is my favorite thing I look forward to each year, is getting that Jesus candle.
Do you burn it?
No.
Where are they? In your
They
house?
are sitting on my bookshelf, actually, as a decor piece.
I love that. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's very cool.
And then part 2 of my favorite gift, because I have another one that I just remembered. So funny story, there is a movie that I received as a gift years ago. And for whatever reason, it was just like a funny movie to receive as a gift. And I would never have watched this movie, but I got it as a gift.
Yeah.
And as a joke, I re-gifted it. And I don't even remember who it was. Probably my brother, honestly. I re-gifted it to him. And this was probably over 10 years ago. Yeah, it had to be at least 10 years ago. And then he got that gift like the next Christmas, and then he regifted it to someone else. And here we are at least 10 years later, that gift still gets regifted to someone else every year. And it's not just Christmas either.
Oh my gosh.
Birthdays, like Easter, you never
What
know.
movie is it?
It's called Life Pod.
What is it about?
No one's ever opened the DVD. We have no idea. Never heard of it, but each year, yeah, someone is lucky enough to get that gift, and it's a big event in my family. Are you Googling LifePod right now?
Yeah, I am.
I think it's like a space movie or something.
Is this the one with Will?
No, it's not a very popular movie. I didn't recognize any of the actors or anything.
Like nothing comes up for it.
Yeah, it's just like
Nothing.
Probably it was like one of those things where it was probably found in like the $5 bin at Walmart, just as like a last minute gift and thrown at me.
Like,
and it's still here, still in pristine condition.
It's actually, I bought you that gift. So.
Oh my gosh, imagine how awkward that would be.
That would be so funny.
That'd be so funny.
Okay. So yes, I love Christmas for giving and for time together with family, but it's different this year because I'm not angry, but it's with the Cove going around. We actually just got a notice that there was a positive case at my stepson's school. I'm gonna stop touching this now. But it is what it is. Like we also go to the grocery store, and I mean, we're not like totally the most careful, but we're still doing some life things. So it's just different. And
what are you doing different this year?
We're either hosting it in different spaces or we're not hosting it at all. So like out in a shop, or we're just not hosting it. So it's just different. And which has kind of been nice though, because I think Christmas for previous years has been like, especially having Grant only 50% of the time, you're like, go, 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 because you only have 50% of the time to go to the events that you usually go to. So there's my parents, there's Travis' parents, there's friends that we'll go see, there's family members, then there's like Christmas Eve traditions, and there's Christmas Day traditions. And it's been nice that it's kind of slowed things down, where now we only have 2 dinners that we're going to, and that's it.
I agree. Yeah, I remember when I was little, like just like a couple years ago, when I was like a teenager or a kid, Christmas Day was when I was little.
When you were a kid.
Yeah. Back when I was really obsessed with those salt caves that I was always going to.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to take you and you're going to love it.
I know.
You're going to love it.
I'm excited. Anyways, Christmas Day was exciting, but it was also so like stressful because I was like going the entire day. Like my sister, brother would always have us up, probably me too when I was little, would have us up at like 6:30, 7 a.m.
And then it's just like consumer city. Like it's just gifts and things and like what I want to do is just like slow it down and spread it out and be like, yes, gifts we love receiving, but like joke with your family, have fun, like just be present.
Yeah, one thing I really like that my family has started doing, just like my close knit family, is each year we get together and we spend the whole night together. Because a lot of family Christmases are like, oh, you go for the afternoon, you
Mhm.
open gifts, you eat, and then everyone goes home.
Yeah,
But now, just like this close circle of family, we get together. We do gifts. We eat, obviously, but we do murder mystery nights, where we and we just spend, or we do whatever game nights, whatever. We spend the whole
yeah,
night together. We drink, we eat, we have a good time,
I
and that's
love it.
honestly probably now my favorite part of Christmas, as opposed to
Yeah,
getting up, opening a bunch of gifts, and then driving to everyone's house
yeah.
the whole day.
I know I am excited for it, and I hope it does spark like new traditions with people where it's more like quality over quantity.
Right, because I remember growing up and Christmas kind of got less and less exciting each year because I was so
Yeah,
focused on the sheer quantity of gifts that I was getting, and that's all I cared about. And then as I got older, I started getting less and less gifts because, you're not a kid anymore, people
or
stop buying.
they also get more expensive, so you're getting again like quality over quantity. But
Right. But that it started to like disappoint me and I would get upset and I'd be like, okay, well, Christmas isn't really that exciting. But now I look back and I'm like, that's not really what Christmas is about or what I should be focusing on.
yeah,
And I almost wish that Christmas was more like the focus of Christmas was more on spending time with family and like getting together and doing
yeah,
activities and doing fun things as
I agree.
opposed to just getting everyone as many gifts as you want because it's
Right.
stressful.
It is stressful, and also like or tie those two together. Like Grant is getting Guess Who for Christmas, and I am so excited.
I
Like
love Guess Who?
yes, we never owned it growing up, but I don't know where I played it, but I played it, and I was like
My house
came
probably.
across it. What's that?
Probably my house. It was big in my house.
Okay, probably. So came across it, and I was like, Canadian Tire, yes. So that I'm excited for because I'm like, let's play Guess Who or like Uno, like just fun games. But yes.
You know what I did for my sister's birthday with Guess Who? So I got her a version of Guess Who,
Mhm.
but you can just go online and like make
Oh my gosh.
your own people. So I did. She's really into Drag Race, RuPaul's Drag Race. So I made her Guess Ru with a bunch of Drag Race
Oh
queens
my
on the
gosh.
thing.
I was also really hoping if you made it like your own family members.
That's what we were thinking too. Like, what if we put like our own family members, or like you could make it anyone you want. You could do dogs. You could make your own. It took me like a couple hours, but worth
Worth it.
it. It was a really cool gift.
Huh.
We could do like one for our friend group or something like that. Like it'd be
Oh
cool.
my gosh.
Maybe.
The descriptions get so much better.
Exactly. And like the questions, you can ask any questions and you can even ask like objective questions. Like I've seen people like on TikTok and stuff like, would your person vote for Biden or whatever? Like questions like that. Like it gets super
Ooh.
fun and super wild.
I love it. That's cool.
Speaking of stressing and shopping and Christmas
Mhm.
gifts, what is your experience with shopping during the Christmas time?
I have never been a person like how you come across people and they're like, I shop all year round, so I don't need to be rushed in November and December.
My mother.
My mother as well. So those people, I love them, but I'm not them.
Not them at
Like
all.
I have a cupboard that has some gifts in it, but it's not like I'm stalking it all the time. I actually had a client, he's fantastic. I love him. And he's like, I go on eBay and if there's something that's a good deal, I just buy it. And then it's someone can always use it at Christmas. I'm like, smart, but I don't do it. It's like everything. I know things are
Yeah.
good for me, but I just don't like I could probably get up at 5 a.m. and go for a walk, but I don't. Maybe one day I will. Maybe one day I will be an all year round shopper, but I'm not. So I make my list and then it starts out on like a normal piece of paper, the names and the amount, and then some ideas. And then as I go, I add what I've gotten them or I like cross off if it was already there. And then I get another piece of paper and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller, not the paper, but the list. And I write down the stores I want to go to as well, like whether it's a local store. I try to keep it as local as possible. And there's like the odd Amazon item. Um, but yeah, that's my like prep. And then I probably go out 4 times. Like I went out today and I still have like one more, like two more stores to go to, and then I'm totally done. And then I wrap. So I like to wrap up at night. like wrap up in a blanket and then start wrapping gifts.
Yeah, have a glass of wine, some
Yeah.
snacks, and then just a couple hours of wrapping. That's my
Yes.
favorite thing.
Christmas movie on,
Yeah.
dogs walking all over, dog fur in the tape on the,
Yes.
yes. So I like it. I think that it's really like from working in retail, I think every human being out there should work a shift in retail at Christmas season because I have seen especially with COVID, I think people are heightened, but even COVID aside, there's been years where I've just seen people treat the person that is serving them so
Horrible.
horribly. And I'm like, what? It's like Black Friday. I mean, I've never been big on it, but you see the videos, but I've just heard different comments made to that person that's checking you out or cashing you out. And they are like, they're trading time with their family to be here and serve us. Yes, they're getting an income, but it's an energetic exchange. So I wish that there was a little bit more kindness around this time. Like we wear the sweaters that say like North Pole heart and soul. Well, be a kind person. Like just remember to be grateful for that person on the other side. And everyone has bad days, but take a step back.
Right. I worked at even at a movie theater, and the movie theater, of course, never closes. There could be a tornado going through, and the movie theater's open, except for right now, conveniently. But and just working Christmas Day or Christmas Eve or Boxing Day, it's just everyone is in such a rush, and everyone is in such a stressful mood.
Yeah.
It's the worst. Do you think that has anything to do with society moving to online shopping? Like obviously this year is a little bit different because it's so much more convenient to do our shopping when we're from home because we're supposed to be working from home. So Amazon, I'm sure, crazy numbers this year.
Oh yeah.
I'm guilty for it. I'm really big on shopping local, but I know I did way more of my Christmas shopping on Amazon than I should have this year.
What do you mean when you say, do you think that online shopping has like,
because when I think of going out shopping during Christmas, my mind immediately goes to all of those and, you know, Karens, I'll say it, like
yes,
all of those people out there who are waiting to make my shopping experience horrible. And I obviously go in there with like an open mind and I'm as nice to everyone as I possibly can be, but still like there's all that negativity. Everyone's rushing around, you're being pushed, you know, fighting over the last gift. I don't want to go shopping at Christmas. There's too many people, there's too much going on.
Yeah, I guess like that has likely also been a factor in people veering to more like either whether it be curbside pickup and or online shopping because they don't want the negative experience associated with that shitty, I swore, that awful energy that is out in the malls and in the big places. Yeah, that good observation.
Thank you. Do you think it's going to stay like that for next year? Like in a perfect world, COVID is completely gone and in the past by next Christmas.
COVID's gone.
Do you think that we're still going to be so big on online shopping?
Yeah, I do. I think that we're going to see, I hope that we're going to see a lot of big stores disperse. And I hope that we can see more local supported. And I think that like delivery will always be a thing. We're gonna love the convenience, but I hope that I hope we can marry convenience with local, and in the sense where the local business has the variety that we need so we can support it, but we also get the convenience that we want.
Right. Another big thing I like to do at Christmas is art, pay for people's art and give that as gifts.
Yes. Oh, actually, you're right. Okay, so coolest gift I have given, I would say recently, Travis and I are into tattoos, and there's this cool couple in Windsor, and I want to find them. Oh my gosh. Dan and Kate, and they have a
tattoo shop.
Yeah.
Tattoos. Yeah.
But yeah, so we have gone and seen them, and it's called Twin Horse Tattoo in Windsor, and they chose to close early, but they have this like studio apartment that is just for their tattooing. And I had them commission 2 paintings for Travis. One is a tattoo he actually has on his side, and one is one that he wants to get. And then she commissioned a caribou, and it was cool. So they shipped it to me. I e-transferred that money, and I was like, that was the one I was really peering over my coffee cup, like, do you like? So it now hangs on our wall, and it's really cool. So
that is an amazing idea. I'm probably going to steal that. That's great.
Do it. Absolutely. Yeah.
I got a couple people art pieces this year for Christmas, but I don't want to say too much because I feel like they're probably listening right
They're
now.
listening. Oh,
I
what
don't
did
want
you
to
get
ruin
me?
Christmas. It's actually just a self-portrait I drew of myself,
Oh my
signed for you.
gosh, I would. That's priceless. I had a picture up of you. I have to find it. It's the one from PEI where you're right by the ice cream place. You
I
know
feel
the
like
one?
it's not. I don't know it, but I feel like it's not a good picture. But
No, it's the best picture.
I love that.
Aw.
Do you have any good Christmas stories or anything? I don't want to
Every
put you on the
Christmas is a good
spot.
Christmas, but I have this tradition when I walk into my Christmas Eve family gathering, which is at my cousin's place,
Mm-hmm.
and I yell out, "Happy birthday, Jesus!" And I've always thought it was really funny.
No one else laughs, but
Like, yeah, it's just me. But my sister Whitney and I, we have done before. We bought matching PJs and not told anyone, and then like midway through the event, we'll go and change into our PJs matching.
I
I
love
also
that.
invested in a 2-person Christmas sweater, hoping Travis will bring that out with me this year. Or I'm
Good
just gonna
luck.
wear it alone.
A 2-person Christmas sweater. Where did you get that? I want one.
It was like it was an investment. It was online. It's thick. It's nice. So I'm hoping Travis will wear it with me this year. One can dream.
One can dream, yeah.
If
I
not,
have
I'll
a
just be extra warm. But yeah, sorry. Tell me your story.
yeah, let me talk. Gosh, this
Yeah,
is a
sorry.
podcast.
I'm just, I get really busy around Christmas and I get really rushed. Okay.
Yeah. Fair. Okay, the last two, so every year, and probably for the rest of my life, because my mom will refuse to let me do anything else. But every year on Christmas, Christmas Eve at my mom's house, spend the night, wake up, Christmas morning, brother and sister gifts. The last 2 years they've both had something pretty funny happen. So 2 years ago, I had just gotten my dog, my puppy,
Daily.
Dallas. She was actually, this might have been last year. I'm not sure which year. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, Taylor had gotten this blanket. Taylor, my sister, had gotten this blanket with her dog's face on it. And we were like halfway through opening presents. And Dallas, my dog, was just roaming around like she's very nosy, has to be in everyone's business. She took a poop right on that blanket, like 30 seconds after Taylor opened it.
That is so funny.
And of course, ruined Christmas. We had to stop opening gifts. We had to get the blanket in the washer. My sister was upset. I was upset. My mom was upset. It was just horrible.
Like when you say upset, were you like what were you upset about?
I was upset because I was laughing so hard.
Okay. I was like,
My sister was actually upset because she thought her blanket was ruined. And my mom was upset because my sister was upset. And then, it's 7 a.m, so everyone's super tired and just like so
not
many
enough
emotions.
coffee
Yeah,
to emotionally handle that dog.
it was a lot. And then either the year before or the year after, we have had this cat for like since I was little. Like,
Oh, I know, but Lincoln's no longer with us.
no longer with us. He is still with us. That's sick.
Okay, no context to that. Every time I went to Dakota's when we first met, growing up in high school, he would tell like the family was in on it. They would be like Lincoln's no longer with us, and I'd be like petting the cat, and they'd be like, that's his ghost. So it was just this ongoing that Lincoln has been dead for years. He's not. Anyways, continue with your story.
That was a good story. Yeah, I got my whole family in on that. Every time Lincoln would walk in the room, no one would acknowledge him except for Val. And we'd be like, Val, there's no cat. He passed
He's
away.
not here. You can be like Lincoln died.
And like Val barely knew my family at this moment. So she's like freaking out. Good times. Anyways, now this was like maybe a year or two ago. Lincoln, who is our family cat, we've had him forever, like had him since he was a baby, like a barn cat. And I don't even know what happened. We were opening gifts and suddenly we realized no one had seen him yet that morning. And he's usually up in everyone's business as well. And we were all super confused. So we were all just like, let's go on a little hunt for him. And we spent like an hour looking for him. And he was just
in the house,
straight up gone. It
so
was
no
later, it was later revealed that someone had left the door open and just didn't admit that or whatever. and everyone was upset and crying. We spent he was gone for probably like 3 or 4 hours because our cat was gone. Christmas
Who
was
left
ruined.
the door open is what I want to know.
I honestly, I don't want to I don't want to point out anyone because I don't remember. It was probably Owen. He'll probably get mad, but I don't know who it was. Maybe me, my sister. Could have been anyone.
It was probably
Anyway.
Benson. He was trying to get rid of.
Yeah, probably the dog. We did eventually find him outside underneath a hood behind my parents' business.
What is your parents' business called?
Panton Paint and Collision. They do a lot of work on cars. So if you ever get in a car accident, hit them up. That is my quote from a TikTok. Val's leaving, so I'm just gonna sit.
No, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I was just plugging my laptop in. I didn't want it to slow down. Yes. Speaking of car accidents, my sister's friend scraped my car, and I took it to Joe and Andrea, and they were so fantastic. He also replaced my windshield, and he got me a windshield. He said, "I got you this version versus the other version." A car expert would know what I'm talking about. He's like, "Because I know that you're driving with the little one now," referring to my stepson.
Wow. What a gentleman.
Yeah.
They're pretty decent people.
Pretty decent.
Love them to death. So yeah, Panton Paint and Collision, unless you're Val and you want to call it Peyton Paint and Collision.
Oh, sweetie. I love it. So Christmas special. I'm excited for a Christmas straw. I'm excited for Christmas.
I'm excited for Christmas too.
I'm
How has
excited.
Christmas changed since you've grown up?
Similar to yours, like it's become a lot less about the gifts and more so about the time with family. Because when you live with your family growing up, I think you take it for granted. But then when you only see them like once a week or once a month, then it's like, and like whenever my sister and I get together, I'm like, oh, like I miss living with you guys. Like it was never, I think because you have that space, then when you do get together, it's really fun. But when you're constantly together growing up, there's like more friction. So it's changed in the sense that I look forward to the people. Presents over presents. Am I right?
You're not right.
I knew it.
I'm just kidding. How are you?
Consumer Karen's here with us today.
Yeah. I'm just playing the devil's advocate. I'm every white boy in your first year history class. How are you going to make sure that your children don't grow up in such a consumer mindset?
So we get Grant comes home on Christmas Day. So he will have woken up at his mom's and had gifts. And then we're going to Travis's mom's where he will get gifts. And we discussed like Santa will come, but we discussed that, and I've talked to Santa about it, because we have Whiskey, who is a chewer, we are going to make the decision with Santa as a committee that Christmas in our house won't happen until Boxing Day. The other bonus is that it's not 3 different stops with 3 different overwhelming like gifts. So it's more about the time in the morning. We've also we don't tell them to knock it out of bed, but we take our time getting up. We'll have coffee. We enjoy the morning together. And also giving gifts and making gifts for people with him. So it's not just like we give gifts on his behalf. He knows what he's giving. He helps wrap them. Yeah.
Speaking as a child who grew up with separated parents, definitely focusing on not rushing, because that was my least favorite part of Christmas was, waking up, getting all the gifts opened at my mom's, and then immediately texting my father and being like, hey, I'm ready to come open more gifts.
Right.
So then we would rush there, and then we would rush to my grandparents' house, and we'd rush to my other grandparents' house. And yeah, that's probably why I focused so much on gifts, was because I was with them on Christmas for like an hour tops. And that whole time was spent opening gifts, not quality time. Right. Which now, looking back, I'm like, well, that was such a wasted time. Christmas really wasn't all that.
But that's just what you associated with. But now, like for you, what do you've said what has changed for Christmas, but whether you have kids or not, like what do you just want people to get from Christmas?
I think that Christmas really should be 100% about spending time. It doesn't even have to be family, just people you care about. And if that's yourself, spend Christmas by yourself.
Yeah.
Just we're very big on like doing what you want and what you will make you happy on this podcast. So I think Christmas is no different.
Yeah. Like you don't have to hang out with your family if they're jerks.
exactly. There's definitely some family members that I am now the cousin who doesn't show up to Christmas anymore.
Mhm.
But I still see those people. It's just like I don't want to spend my Christmas day
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, just doing what you want. I think if and when I ever have kids, it'll be like a very like chill day. We're not going to be
Yes.
rushing around. We'll probably go to my mom's still, but spending the day with us at home with the
Yeah.
dogs. type
And
thing.
prioritize what's, yeah, if it's just sticking close to your priorities. If family's your priority, then roll with that.
I'm also super excited to take the week off from emails.
Oh yeah. I'm probably gonna
Underrated part of Christmas.
work a little bit in between, but I'm definitely gonna take some full days, especially with Grant being off school, to just like, what do you want to do today?
Exactly. And the best part of real estate is no one's trying to buy a house on Christmas Day.
Yeah, this
Usually.
is true.
So I have a little bit of time off, which I'm super excited for.
Yay!
Yeah. Anyways, I think that we've kind of talked our way through Christmas.
Yeah. Take care of yourself. Don't forget about that. Enjoy the moment. Put your phone down. Sip the coffee. Drink the wine. Take your time. Am I right?
You're right. You are exactly right. And if you would like some free sweaters, some free merch,
Yeah.
or you just want to support us, even if you really, who doesn't like free stuff? But if you're one of those people who doesn't like free stuff, still entering this giveaway will get us a little bit more attention and get us out there, so we can interact with more people, which
Grow,
we very
connect.
much appreciate. Exactly.
Yes.
For
Love
Christmas
it.
this year, all I want is you to review our podcast on Apple Music or YouTube or
Oh.
subscribe. Or...
I see what you did there.
I don't want to play the guilt card, but
No big. Oh, there it is. Dog Dad of the Year.
yeah, so look out for our Instagram. All of the things are, as always, posted somewhere here. Thank you, Owen. Go check that out. Give us a follow. If you don't follow us already, follow us. And we will be posting all of the exact rules and how you can win stuff on Monday when this episode comes out in the morning. Yes. And that is all I have to say, I think. Val, anything you'd like to say before we go?
Merry Christmas. Stay safe. Have fun. Give love. Be kind. Wear a mask.
Wear a mask. I like that. Okay, guys, I hope you guys have a great week, a great Christmas. Do whatever it is you want. Peace and blessings. Bye.